Hello, good morning. How are you? My name's Samantha and this is my Flosstube. I wasn't here last week. I was sick. I was sick all week. I had lost my voice. I was just lying on the sofa, feeling kind of sorry for myself. So I didn't record anything all week. I did a little bit of stitching, which I will show you, but I didn't record anything last week. I didn't record from my other channel either. I just ended up having a week off, just lying around, being poorly. But I feel much better now, so we're back. Normal service is resuming, probably. It is Monday. It is the 10th of February. If you haven't been here before, how I do my videos is I make little clips Monday to Friday. I spin a wheel to decide what I'm going to be stitching on for the day, and I come back the next day and show you how much progress I've made and spin the wheel again. On the Friday when I spin the wheel, that's the thing that I will work on over the weekend. Unlike a lot of people, I don't get a lot of stitching time at the weekend. So I tend to do most of my stitching during the week. I don't really get any stitching done at the weekend usually. I sometimes get a little bit done, but not very often. Because at the weekend, I'm either spending time with my partner, or I'm spending time with the kids, or, we're out doing stuff. So yeah, that's why I don't record over the weekend as well. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else there. I can't remember. Right. Anyway, so this is Monday. This is me starting the new week. Last week, the bit of stitching that I did was not an awful lot, but I did get a finish. I actually have it as my first finish of the year, so I'm quite happy. It's a small finish, but it's a finish. Everyone counts. I'm going to start off showing you my head style though, because it doesn't look that much different. I've got a few more stitches done on it since last time. Smooth in. There we go. But as you can see in here, because I'm doing Royal Rose, and you can see I have started here. Right, I never, if I sit down to work on this, I'm going to have to go and work on this morning, because I don't leave unfinished squares ever. It's not good for my brain to do that. But I think it's looking really good. You can see the cloud. I'll show you the picture of it. That would be good, wouldn't it? You can see the clouds and you can see the little flag. So this is what it's going to look like. The little guys in the bottom. And I think it's lovely. I think this is the least popular pattern in the head style though. Most people are doing, I think, the bunnies, the flamingos, and the steampunk portal are the ones I've seen the most, I think. But I like this one, so that's what I'm doing. I'm hoping to get them all at the end of the year. And the head style is closed now. You had to be signed up by the 13th of December, I think it was. But it's nice seeing everybody's progress on it. This is 25 count easy grid. I'm using CXC threads, which are lovely. They're really nice. First time using them, very happy, would recommend. I got them from Talking Dog Stitchery, so her service is really, really good. I ordered all the stuff and it was here within a couple of days. So very nice, very good service. She also has a podcast as well, Flosstube thing. Right, what else have I got? On the Friday, the last Friday I recorded, I had spun up Harley. Now you would think that being sick, Harley would have been a good one to work on. But I ended up not doing a huge amount. I had planned to, and then I just didn't, because I just felt rough. I think it's because this one doesn't fit very well in a hoop. What I did do though was all of this across here, all these confetti type stitches, done all these, and this whole section down here. So let me see, where's the picture of it? So this is my printed kit. I don't know if I said, on my wheel I have, my stitching is split up into different sections, and this is the one that I'm doing for the printed section. So there we go. pretty sure it's an AI generated picture. I have tried to find it so that I could find like the original artist, but absolutely no luck at all. And this is just printed cross stitch. As you can see, I'm working on the yellow, which is the bulk of the colour. And yeah, it's a nice one to not really think about. And I don't know why I didn't do more stitching on it this week, apart from the fact I have slept a lot this week, which is unusual for me. Normally I get about maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night. I'm like excited if I get 6 hours. It's a mixture of ADHD and like my age. Sleeping's a and sleeping's not really a thing anymore, it would seem. And when I do sleep, it's broken sleep because my body's like, let's sleep for an hour and then just wake up for no reason at all whatsoever. Because I'm 44 now, so apparently when you get to your 40s, your body just starts being weird. It's not fun at all. So that's probably far too much information. Right. Next, moving swiftly on, we have my finish. What did I do with it? I put it in front of me so I'd be able to find it. And then what did I do? I didn't put it right in front of my face, so I couldn't find it. Right, we have this. Those who deny the existence of dragons are often eaten by them. This is by Kick Stitches on Etsy. This pattern is still available. And yeah, I changed it a bit. I made the colours different. I made it in spiral colours. I might go back and change the colour of his eyes though. I'm not sure I like them in that colour. I also decided to just put a little pile of beads for treasure instead of see on the pattern it has the sword and shield and things. But dragons are nice. Dragons don't eat people. So I've been watching Game of Thrones. I'm almost finished now. And I had stopped watching it before. I don't know if I explained it on here or if it was on my other channel, but I have lots of mental issues and trauma around certain things. So I had started watching Game of Thrones at the time when it had first come out because it's got dragons in it. It's like high fantasy with dragons. But there's a lot of content in it that was just like upsetting for me and ended up having to give it up. But now my mental state is much better and I'm doing a lot better and I've actually managed to watch Game of Thrones. So I'm on season 8 now. And the thing about me watching Game of Thrones though is I have a Lilith. Lilith is, if you haven't seen her, Lilith is my dog. She's a Staffy Lurcher cross. Lurchers are sighthounds. So while she has the nice cuddliness and the nice happiness of the Staffy, she also has the concrete head of the Staffy. She's got the Lurcher size, and she's a sighthound. Like she watches telly, she chases things. That dog is convinced, absolutely convinced, that she could take 3 dragons at the same time. No hassle at all. This is the dog that jumps out of her skin when like we're walking along the road and a crisp packet goes past her. She literally like jumps and but she can take on dragons. Yeah. So she actually has to go and get sent to her bed when I'm trying to watch it because otherwise she's like literally jumping at the telly and trying to, like, we've got the telly up on the wall and she jumps up and she's trying to eat the dragons. She's adorable, but she's not very bright sometimes. Anyway, so yep, I did this and decided to give it a little treasure. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I'm probably going to turn it into some kind of wall hanging. It's a bit of a weird shape. I was expecting it to be more round than this, because when you look on the pattern, it looks a lot more round. but also the pattern doesn't have it stitched up. Oh, it does. Wait a minute. That's it stitched up. But yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be so tall. This is 18 count fabric flare. What's it called? 18 count fabric flare, fairy dust cloud, blue and pink. So it's patterned on one side and plain on the other. And I still have room on here for more things. It's really nice fabric. I like it. I've done my Christmas Santa on this fabric as well. So now that that is finished, I need to replace it on my wheel with another Etsy pattern. Now, the next one up on my Etsy pattern is the next one on the list, because I'm going from ones that have been in my Etsy purchases for the longest. And this is where we're at the minute. 5th of June 2020. So the next one is from the same shop. It's the Seven Pentacle cross stitch pattern, and yeah, she does like there's a whole set of them. But I don't know if I want to do that one right now because we're coming in for spring. So what do we have next? I've done that one before. So the next ones that we have are these ones. I might do this one. I might do the little Mickey. Oh, this one's unavailable now. That's great. Is this one unavailable? That one's unavailable too. I mean, I have them. I have the patterns. It just means that I won't be able to link them now. But I might do that. I might do the little Mickey and Minnie Kissy one. Because that's a bit more appropriate for this time of year, I think. Because we're coming up for Valentine's. Valentine's is on Friday. We're not really doing the whole romantic Valentine's thing, but you know, it'll be cute. It's nice. Nice little easy stitch, and it looks like it's only going to be a couple of colours as well. So yeah, I'm going to replace the dragon on the wheel with Kissing Mickey and Minnie, I think. Right, wheel, because we're now on 12 minutes. It's only Monday. If I waffle like this every single day. Right, what have I done with my wheel? Oh dear. Right. Let's have a look and see what we're stitching today. My ravens. Okay. Now, ravens, we have a picture of here. This one. And, oh, let me get out of the box. And this is one that I'm doing from a piece of paper. No, several pieces of paper. Because I can't get it to load into Pattern Keeper properly, which is annoying. This is where we're at with this one. So I'm working on, it's like this section here, this page. And, ooh, I'm using DMC 4245, which I'm really, really struggling to get a hold of. I'm on my last skein of it, and one skein is not going to be enough to finish that. The fabric is a 28 count even weave of some description. But I've spoken about this pattern before, and yeah, see, this is all the thread I have. That's not going to be enough to finish it, I'm pretty sure. But I can't seem to get it anywhere. I don't know if it's been discontinued or if it's just that it's not a very popular colour, or I don't know, because this is an Etsy pattern that I've had for a really long time as well. When did I buy this one? Because I'm pretty sure I have been working on this one for a few years as well. Let's have a look. I have far too many Etsy patterns. This is why my Etsy patterns have been split up as well. Yeah, September 2021 is when I bought this, and I started stitching it pretty much immediately when I got it. So yeah, I'm gonna change my dragon to, what did I say I was gonna stitch? Mickey and Minnie. Right. Dragon is now Mickey. Okay. So there we go. Dragon is now Mickey. Right. Because that'll be a nice quick little finish as well. And we do like to have nice quick little finishes, and that'll be a very cute little thing that I can display somewhere, maybe on my bookshelf up there. Right, I'm gonna go because we're on 16 minutes and it's only Monday. We've got the rest of the week to go yet. Monday's always going to be the longest day though, because we're catching up. I will be back tomorrow with my progress on my ravens in my Slytherin bag. I'm not a Slytherin, I'm a Ravenclaw, but I got like a full set of Harry Potter fabric and made lots of bags. So I've got a Slytherin one. I will see you tomorrow. Have a lovely day and yeah, enjoy. Okay, bye-bye. Hello, good morning. It is the 11th. It's Tuesday, the 11th of February. And we're a bit late in recording this morning because it's just been drama. We've had drama all morning. My youngest fell over and hurt his knee this morning. He's okay, but it's like, it's not bad enough to go to A&E, but it's bad enough that he was struggling with like walking around going to school. So he's got a little cut in it and he's going to be fine. But we decided he's going to stay home today and rest his knee. But that was after all the drama of the actual falling and the hurting of the knee. So it's been a pretty long morning. Also, I decided to finish up. I got really close to a page finish yesterday. I had spun up my ravens. I got really close to a page finish, so I have just finished off the page. And look how cool it is. So this section here is going to be the last full page. It's pretty intense. It's exactly the same as like the end page here. So it is a pretty solid stitching, intense kind of last page. But then down the bottom, we've just got a little sort of like more of this, not this down here. And then it'll be done. But it's looking really good. I'm really happy with it. And I'm so glad to actually see it starting to get progress. This is why I like doing the spinning the wheel thing, because I'm actually seeing progress. And doing the daily wheel, I'm like, because before I used to do a rotation. I was like, I had 4 projects that I would do for a week at a time on a monthly rotation. And I did that for a little while and it was okay, but I kept finding, I was like, oh well, I've got a week to stitch on it, so you know, I can just leave it for today and I'll catch up tomorrow, and it just never happens. So doing this like spinning daily thing is working out a lot better for me, I think. So yeah, Ravens is, so I'm just getting my wheel up. Ravens is coming along nicely. Hopefully that'll be a finish soon. And then I think once that's done, that's in my monochrome section. That'll be getting replaced with another monochrome. And I'm not sure which one to do because I have 2 as whips. One of them is a woodcut and it's witches, like chubby witches. It's pretty cute. And the other one is Bacchus. So I'm not sure which one. I'll decide at the time, obviously, but that's my 2 choices I have at the moment of things that I have already started. because I am trying to replace things with things that I've already started. Trying to get my whip count down a little bit. So let's see. What are we going to be working on today? Alice! Okay, so Alice is my other full coverage piece. It's the only full coverage that's on here. I'm really sorry if you can hear. There's somebody got their car parked right outside my door. Or, I don't know what it is. It sounds something big. So apologies if you can hear that. Let's get the picture of Snow White and Alice. Oh, let's not close the picture again because that's not very useful. Hi, sorry, there's been a little break there. I don't know what happened. My recording software just decided it didn't want to work anymore. I just decided to close down. So, there'll be a little weird jump. I'm sorry. Right, so this is Snow White and Alice. This is by Heaven and Earth Designs. Artwork is by Jasmine Beckett Griffiths. And this is probably one of my oldest whips. It is the very first full coverage that I ever started doing. Let's show you what I've got on it so far. Is it in this one? So it is something, this is my third time restarting this. Because I had started it. I had originally done it where I was colour completing and did all the black, all the 310, because that was about 18% of the pattern. Then it turns out that colour completing wasn't really working because I can't count. So I restarted on this fabric and I started doing it in diagonals. I wasn't really loving the diagonals and I had never done diagonals before, and I had started doing Royal Rose on my head sal and I decided I like that a lot better. So I was trying to convert this to Royal Rose, but I was getting very confused for whatever reason. So I've just restarted on the other side of the fabric. So this currently only has 400 stitches in it. It's 2/110 stitch. This is 28 count, easy grid, easy guide. It's not very exciting to look at. But yeah, 28 count and it has 400 stitches in it at the moment. I'm doing it did I say that? 2/110 stitch. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to, because I think quite a lot of the top section for the first half at least is just 310. So hopefully I'll be able to get a few hundred stitches. I might not, it depends how the rest of the day goes. It's actually 11:45 at the minute, so I'm going to go make lunch. And yeah, just need to see how the rest of the day goes. But I will definitely get some stitches in it. And I will be back tomorrow. And the dog is barking for no reason at all whatsoever. Okay, I will be back tomorrow with some progress on Alice. Okay, bye-bye. Hello, it is Wednesday. It is the 12th of February. I'm looking a little bit damp and bedraggled, sorry. We just got back from the school run and it's drizzling outside, so it's a bit, it's not pleasant. It's not cold, but it's just, you know, that fine kind of layer of drizzle that comes down and makes my hair do this. So I'm looking a little bit like I just fell out of skip. But it's fine, you're not here to see me, you're here to see stitching. So, yesterday I spun up Alice and I got 400 stitches done. It's still not, I'm going to focus. It's still not super exciting to look at. But as you can see, we have, hello Lilith. Lilith has appeared. As you can see, we have a few more colours in now apart from 310, which is nice. I know I would have just showed you yesterday, but this is what we're doing. It's Mini Snow White and Alice. It's charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and the artwork is by Jasmine Becky Griffiths. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Managed to get 400 stitches in. Let's have a look and see what we're doing today. So I'm trying to keep this like a little bit shorter today because I am aware that Monday's section was very long, and I've got a very busy day today. Ravens. Okay, I am pretty sure the universe is determined I'm going to finish this Ravens. So I have already worked on this week, and I got a page finish. It's this one. And let's have a look. Just to remind you of what it looked like. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up running out of floss for this, but we'll keep going and see. So this is where we are. See, the page that's left over this side, that's going to be some pretty intense stitching. It's going to be mirroring like this section here. Sorry, you got all my chins there. And see, it's quite solid kind of stitching. So we'll see how the floss goes. I have this is how much floss I have left, which is not a lot. I've got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a bit full 6 rounds. I'm doing it 2 over. Is that going to show up in there? I'm doing it 2 over 2 on 28 count even weave, and I don't think I'm going to have enough floss, but it'll be fine. It's not even like I can sub something. What did you do? The dog just knocked something over. Okay, I'm going to go and see what the dog's done. If you heard that big massive crash there. There's a cat out the back that sits on the back wall and taunts her. And she doesn't understand windows. So, but she's not barking, so it might not be the cat. I don't know what she's done. I'm going to go and have a look, and I'll be back tomorrow with some progress on my ravens. Okay, bye-bye. Hello, good morning. It's Thursday. It's the 13th of February. Getting towards the end of the week already. It's gone fast. I've not long got back from the school run. I'm very tired this morning. I've only had a couple hours sleep. Just couldn't sleep. Yeah, you have nights like that where you just go to bed and you're really tired, but your body's like, nope, we're going to stay awake. That's what last night was like. I was just like lying in bed trying to sleep. So that's resulted in this morning, because I still have to get up for school and things. So this morning I'm a little bit tired. I think I will be needing more coffee than usual today. But first, stitching. I didn't do any stitching really yesterday. Yeah, I went on a little bit of an ADHD hyperfocus with something else. So this is all the stitching I did. Just like this line here. However, let me show you the picture. There we go. So it's this bit here. And if you have been here before, you will know I was worried about the fabric, because I very stupidly didn't start it in the middle of the fabric for whatever reason, and I wasn't sure it was going to fit on. But this is the edge of the pattern, and there's like plenty of space underneath for the bottom part of it. But yeah, it's going to fit. It's not got an awful lot of margin on it. It's maybe got an inch of margin, but it's going to fit, and that's the important thing. So I'm happy, because this pattern has given me so much hassle. Not particularly to do with the pattern, except for the fact, I've left the pattern through there, but I've showed it before, the actual, it's a monochrome obviously, but the actual pattern is just lots of solid crosses that all join together. There's not like a gap in between the spaces, so it makes it very difficult to read sometimes. So I have had a little bit of bother with some of the counting in places, and I've had to rip out one of the birds a few times. But everything fits. I have done a lot of work on it. I'm happy that everything fits. So that last page is fairly intense with the stitching, and then after that it's like, so it's this section here which is fairly intense, and then it's just this bottom bit here. So this little section in the middle looks quite solid, but the rest of it's like the lacy filigree type stuff. So hopefully that's going to be finished rather soon. I mean, I'm going to have to do more than how many stitches even is that? Not many. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 22, 5. I've done about 50 stitches. I know, it's ridiculous. What I did instead was I got a bit of a hyper focus and did this diamond painting. I was looking for something. I've got a basket through there underneath my coffee table. I was looking for something in the basket and I found this kit when I was in there. I must have just like put it in there randomly, and I thought, oh, I'll have a wee look at that and just see what's actually in the kit, because the frame and everything came with it. And then I was like, oh, I'll just do one colour. And then a couple hours later, this was finished. It's cute. I'm very big on cute things. Sanrio, anime stuff. Kuromi is my favourite. But that did take up all my crafting time yesterday. I was just, yeah, ADHD is a bit weird sometimes. I want to do that. I had loads of stuff I had to do yesterday. I didn't do any of it. Yeah, I did diamond painting. And it makes me sound like such a terrible, like, rubbish grown-up. I'm a bit of a rubbish grown-up, but I'm sitting here wearing a World of Warcraft t-shirt talking about my diamond painting that I did of Kuromi yesterday. So, you know, I'm not the most grown up. But ADHD does make it worse, because it's like, I know I have to do stuff and I can't because I need to finish this thing. It's crazy. Brains are weird things. But I now have a nice picture. Hopefully today I'll get a bit more stitching done. I've not touched my head saddle either. I really need to, like, I know I keep saying it, I'm behind on it. I need to, like, put some serious time into it instead of just doing like a couple hundred stitches every now and then. Let's turn the volume down. Let's see, what are we doing today? Senior. Right. She is my fancy lady. Let's get a picture of her to show you. There we go. There is Zinnia in all of her glory. And right, which one is she in? Oh, that was a good guess. This is where we are so far. So, yeah, this is on 14 count, just like a tan Ada. I've only done the bottom. Just a tan coloured Ada. Using all the called for. And yeah, there's not very many colours in it. A couple of the reds look almost identical, but apparently they are different enough that it gives it a little bit of depth. They're like 1 shade difference or 2 shades difference or something. And so if I don't have good lighting, then they do look the same. But when you see it in like a good light, you can tell there's just like a slight shade difference. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today, and yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with hopefully some progress, and I'm not going to get distracted. I need to do some work today though. I'm going to be working on websites today, and I'm very, very tired. I'm going to need lots of coffee. And it's already 10 o'clock. Oh my goodness, time is just disappearing quickly. Right, I will be back tomorrow and hopefully some progress on this. Okay, bye-bye. Hello, it's Friday. This is now my 4th attempt at trying to record this video because I have obnoxious children. This is why I don't normally record when they're here. This is going to be super fast because I did not do any stitching yesterday. Yesterday was like full-on headless chicken day. Today has been more of the same. I just haven't had any time. So what I'm going to do is, I probably won't get any more stitching time today anyway. I probably won't get any stitching time tomorrow either. So Sunday is going to be the first I might get some stitching done. So I'm going to take Xenia over into the weekend with me rather than spinning again, and see if I can get anything done on her. So quick reminder, this is Xenia. She's in the living room because with all good intentions, she's sitting in my stitchy spot. I just haven't had time to pick her up yet. But I would like to actually get some work done on her. So she's going to stay in the stitchy spot and she's going to be my weekend stitch. And hopefully I will come back on Monday and I will have had some work done on her. And yeah, because she has been a whip for so long and there's no need for it because she's not very big. She's really not. So, right, I'm going to go and get all this smushed together and uploaded for you because it's 4:15 and I need to go and cook dinner, have a bath, run around like a headless chicken. Kids are going to their dad's tonight, boyfriend's on his way. It's just a whirlwind of everything. Oh, right, I'll be back on Monday. Hope everybody has a lovely weekend. I hope if you're celebrating Valentine's Day, I hope you have a nice Valentine's Day. If you don't celebrate Valentine's Day, I hope you have a good Friday. I'm not particularly doing anything for that, so my hair's wet. I wash my hair separately to like the rest of me, so my hair's still wet from washing it earlier. Yeah, we're not doing anything in particular for Valentine's Day. We're just gonna spend some time, chill out, relax, have some nice food, and yeah. But before we can get to the nice, happy, chill out stage, I have a million and one things to do in order to be able to have a few hours of relaxing. So I'm going to go do that. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Bye bye.